Last year, I followed 3 young men with autism as they encountered the everyday struggles of growing up. Looking for love.
Yes, I am lonely. I want someone to spend more time with.
Searching for work.
You want to tie? Where's my job?
And dealing with adolescence.
I just feel really lonely and trapped.
1 year on, I wanted to know if they'd succeeded and find out just what their chances were of leading independent lives as they continue their journey into adulthood.
Oops.
Ollie is 23. After being born with a range of complex health issues, at the age of 14, he was also diagnosed with high-functioning autism.
If I open my mouth and say I'm autistic at face value, I expect them to basically freak out. I don't want people to treat me like a freak, a walking freak show. I don't want to be talked to as if I'm completely impaired and incompetent or a 5-year-old. At least accept the fact that I have these conditions, but it's not stopping me from trying to get on with life as it is.
For the last 6 years, Ollie has been applying for jobs.
I think they would benefit from somebody like me, who could benefit from them by having a routine, albeit working in Sainsbury's. At least it's like you turn up there, you're in your kit, you go and stack up shelves. They sit down with them, plan with them, help them get on with their day.
This is where I work. I work on this side of the British Library.
A year ago, Ollie did have a job, but it was only a temporary contract. And after 8 months, it came to an end.
Dear Oliver, you will be really missed in the office. You're a special person and special people reap good things in life.
As I came home, I realised that I would probably never going to get that opportunity again.
Why do you think people treat you differently?
Stigma. The whole stigmatic view of it, where, because their incompetence and their stigmatic views, they would close it all up in the sense of they come up with some excuse about why they don't do that, or why they won't recruit someone like me, or why they won't do this and that. I have no life. Talk to me, somebody.
Tom is 16. As a child, he was diagnosed with autistic spectrum disorder.
I want to be less shy, because I'm not a very popular person.
12 months ago, Tom's challenging behaviour was causing concern.
What? He's attacking Josh.
When he pulled the knife out on me, you know, that was the worst at the time. Because he lunged forward as well.
Tom's aggression led to him being placed into a residential care unit away from his family.
Makes me feel like I want to stay here forever.
But after finishing his GCSEs, Tom could no longer stay at the care unit. Last summer, his parents decided to move the family 300 miles to Cornwall for a fresh start. For people with autism, change can be extremely difficult to cope with.
I moved to Cornwall and it came a bit of a shock. There's only 4 houses in this village. It's a bit hard for me to get friends. My mum just wanted to move here. It's just her dream place. She used to come here on holidays a lot, and it's meant to make everyone happy, but so far it's not doing that good.
We decided to move to Cornwall because Rob lost his job. So we decided that we were going to just up and go and do what I had always wanted to do, which was move back to Cornwall. And I'd always wanted to bring the kids up here. I'm just hoping it's all going to work out well for everybody.
Do you miss the care unit?
I sort of felt like I wasn't going to leave it because I got a bit used to it. I was happy.
He was actually in the unit May, June, July, but the difference that it made just in 2 months was amazing. He suddenly grew up, you know, he had to grow up, he was suddenly there on his own, and it made a big, big difference.
The care unit was at a specialist school where Tom studied alongside a small group of children with similar needs. But now in Cornwall, Tom is about to start at a mainstream college that has 15,000 students.
Change is going to be difficult for anybody or any teenagers at that age, but Tom's got the added pressure of, again, he's going into a mainstream setting, whereas before he was out of the mainstream and he was getting everything he needed, and it was very comfortable, cosy, safe. Now he's got to go back into the mainstream.
Tom will be studying for a national diploma in music technology. He has already visited the college for an induction day.
There was a lot of people, and they told me to sit right at the back. And I was the only one at the back, so I was singled out a bit. And I didn't like that at all.
He said, and I felt really stupid, and he said, I felt like, oh, that's the autistic one sitting there.
I was shaking a bit, and I kept looking at the floor, and I couldn't keep my head up straight.
And why couldn't you keep your head up?
I'm not sure. It's just all the other people there are just so confident, and I just don't like looking at them in the face and stuff.
Tom lives with his parents, 3 younger brothers and his sister. And he's not the only one in the family finding the move difficult. His 15-year-old younger brother Josh also has autism.
Every now and then I get a bit cross that we've moved and that I haven't got any friends yet and that there's nothing to do when I get home. So I just sit at my computer and lock myself in my room.
For so long, I have done nothing else but work life around those two. And I've got 4 other children and my husband as well that I've got to think and take care of.
Are you and Tom similar?
In some ways, but in a lot of ways we're different as well. Tom's more destructive than I am. Like, he can smash up something, obviously takes his anger out on things.
Mum, so this broke my room, and that shot out and hit Josh with the sharp bit, even though he was sitting in his room.
Oh, how can it do that, Tom? It's a chair.
It's bewitched. Look how sharp it is.
He said it before when he was 15, 16. He couldn't see a future for himself and he felt completely useless to the world. The confidence he's gained is, I feel, slowly ebbing away, and I just hope that that is not going to, you know, spoil everything he's achieved this year. It's make or break for Tom now. He either makes it in college or he's going to stay like he was last year, forever.
Alex is 25 and lives in Hastings with his mum, Peggy. He has a type of autism known as Asperger's syndrome.
This is interesting. This Kirsty brought me. The card says, "Dear Alex, I wish you a very happy Christmas and a wonderful New Year. All my love from Kirsty Seeger." And it's also got boyfriend on the front.
How does it feel for her to have written boyfriend?
A bit embarrassing.
Hey, Alex.
When I last saw Alex, he'd just had his first date with Kirsty, an autistic girl he'd been talking to on the internet. Is this the start of a beautiful relationship?
I don't know, it could be.
It was fun.
What did you think of Alex?
It's nice.
So you are actually together then?
Yes, I think there's something blossoming there. Well, I haven't met her since because it's awfully expensive to get up to, what was it, Paul? We checked the train things on the laptop and it's something like 5 odd stops. Bulk of Ignis, so you got one station and you go in like that and sit out and carry on to wherever, and you've got to go into Eastbourne out, into Brighton out. So there's like apparently, depending on what train you get, 5 different ins and out things along the route. So it takes several hours to get there as well.
And would you be able to do that by yourself? Or would you
Not on my own, no. Probably not, 'cause I'll probably do something wrong or get lost or something. So I am lonely. I want someone to spend more time with, rather than always playing pool and things like that. I'd rather be out with a girl.
Kirsty lives in Poole, over 100 miles away from Alex. And she's writing her autobiography.
A day in the life of an autistic girl. The aim of this book is to create more awareness and understanding of what it is like to have autistic spectrum disorder. I get things thrown at me and I get called discriminating disability words that I don't like.
That must be horrible.
It is. Picture me and Alex.
And why did you make that?
I thought it might be a good present and he asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend.
What did you say?
Yes.
But you've only met him that once?
Because of money. It costs a lot on the train. And I need to apply for a rail card. He's a cool person. Every single text I say I love you. Feel it's right. I'm writing a email to Alex asking if he would like to come to my birthday party. Dear Alex, I am having a birthday party in February sometime in half-term. I would like to know if you would like to come. My birthday is special because my birthday is 4 days before Valentine's Day.
Happy birthday to you.
No, go.
Happy birthday to you.
Ollie is turning 24.
Happy birthday.
Hold up about the next wrapping paper.
Move your cup and your glass and your medication.
How does it feel being 24?
Not a lot different to me 19. Only by 5 years. So sharp. A very good TV series, yes. I liked it. And I'm also a bit of a history nut as well, so that's why. Thank you very much.
In order to improve his chances of becoming employed, Ollie's local authority have recently placed him on a training course.
It's good that I'm doing something, but the only way I'm going to learn what the real working place looks like and how it really operates is by actually getting a job. You can never, ever get that in textbooks. What you read is like, your manager will do this, your manager, and you need to, and I think, no, I don't want to do that. I want to actually, like...
I'm optimistic that something will come up for you. That's from Dad and I. Symbolic.
Symbolic.
You know what that means?
No.
We'll open it up, you'll find out.
There's nothing there, it's a gesture on it.
A picture of me some years earlier.
Yes, with what?
Keys.
That was yours.
Keys?
His birthday.
The keys to
This house.
the new front door.
10 months ago, Ollie moved out of his parents' home and into a shared house 8 miles away.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. We love him to death, but I have to say, to have a break from him is actually quite relaxing. It's nice to go out and know that your house is going to be the same when you come back. Yeah, I miss him, but I don't miss him that much, and I don't think he misses us.
Do you come back every weekend?
Not all the time, but I like to.
But it is settling now, isn't it, Oliver?
Yeah.
It is settling.
Right. You got your tin hat, mate?
Any medication?
No, I've got all that.
Supporting Oliver is not straightforward. You know, he does have additional health needs. You know, he does have diabetes, and that's quite complicated. He's got this huge step towards independence, which is a really, really big step for him. It's much better to push Oliver out into this big wide world whilst we're still around and able to pick up the pieces and monitor what's going on.
Welcome to the House of Doom.
Ollie now lives in supported accommodation, a shared property with support staff where all the housemates have autism.
And so you live here as well, Chris?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And how have you found it?
It's very nice.
It's a bit messy, which is typical young man's room, what do you expect?
Yeah, it is a lot of ways being a pain in the arse, having to remember to clean your bedroom or having to remember to do your dishes now, and it's like, well, no. It varies from day to day. The old man with a pipe. Well, I would be an old man if I was like in my late 80s, because I'm usually dead at 30.
So how have you found still being unemployed?
Bloody depressing. Put it that way. What I mean is, like, no, yeah, I found it very frustrating. Getting up in the morning, having breakfast, sodding about. Lunch, sodding about even more. Going to bed. Days out here, days out there, wasting money on crap, buying loads of CDs, or going down the pub a lot.
He feels very frustrated without working and he wanted to do more things. We all get frustrated for a reason. You can't get frustrated for nothing.
So I'm very unsettled and very annoyed and quiet. Not so much angry, but angry in a lot of ways about the whole situation from this time last year to now.
It's the morning of Tom's first day at a new college, and he's been awake all night.
Mom, bring any towels. Mom, say towels, I'm tired, I can't see. Get out of the way! You're wasting time. Get back here. Get out.
I can charge him there. The bath's literally not overflowing, just leaves it and he's on the computer.
What's the matter? Get there first. Come here, my love. All right. Come here.
And try working them up. It's not the best of my bed. I've been always screaming in my head.
And sit down and have some breakfast. He was very, very excitable last night. Drove us all mad, didn't he, boys?
My bed and slapped my face.
Yeah, I know.
Always screamed in my bed.
He gets very, very overexcited and he sort of flips between being really excited and really depressed. And he's excited, but he's worried at the same time.
Do you need your guitar?
Yeah.
Can you take your T-shirt off your mouth? I can't understand you.
He's being stupid.
I'm not being stupid. What stuff are you talking about?
You all right, my love? Right, go and get your breakfast. It's all on the table ready for you.
The college I'm going to, I'm a bit scared of it because of all the people there. And I don't really understand them, and they probably don't understand me.
Tom, don't you want some fresh toast if I do some fresh stuff?
Mum, I don't know for your breakfast.
You gotta have something to eat, love. That'll just make you feel worse if you don't eat. That's yeast.
The biggest thing that can happen to him at the moment is if he can get in with a group of people that he feels comfortable with and accept him, then that'd be great, because that's all it takes. Just to be accepted by everybody else. And if that happens, then we won't have a problem.
Ollie has also started his new course, a programme called Stopgap, which aims to teach young people on the autistic spectrum the skills they need to get into work.
EMA, brilliant. Educational maintenance allowance, fantastic.
In order to see how Ollie would cope in a real-life situation, he's about to take part in a mock interview.
Come in.
Hiya.
Hello. Come in, take a seat. How are you?
I'm well.
Good. I'm Hayley.
Nice to meet you. Hiya.
This is my colleague Margaret. So you're here to interview for the position of a general retail assistant, is that right?
That's right.
Would you like to tell me a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, I've got high function autism, which means that in those certain situations I could take people literally. And someone who's on the spectrum like me can misinterpret A for B sort of thing. It doesn't stop me from performing tasks or duties or such.
What would you do to ensure that customers received excellent customer service?
Going the extra mile, basically.
Brilliant. Do you have any commitments at this time that you need to give notice on?
No.
No?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well, we will be letting people know by the end of next week. Would you have expected a tie? Because his stop button was open.
Yeah, maybe a tie.
I think so. On question 2, I wrote down 3 times, I done, I done, I done.
Right.
Ollie, are you ready?
No. Hello.
Hi, take a seat. Your appearance matters. But the tie adds to your appearance, and appearances count.
I think that actually goes well.
Well, if that's the way you sort of have that, then that's fine. Overall, I thought that you should be pleased, actually. Very, very pleased.
You came across very confident.
But you did very well, and I would consider you for a role if I was advertising for one, absolutely.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah.
It's a good start.
After a morning of meeting his tutors and other course mates, Tom is on his first lunch break at his new college.
I had to line up and to get my ID card. And there was over 100 people all around me when I was trying to get it, and it seemed a bit okay. It was sort of like a concert, so I just, in my mind, I think like music and stuff, and it calms me down a bit.
How does that make you feel when it's all around you?
I guess okay. I don't like it when it's like completely dead silent, because I don't like people hearing my voice for some reason. Other people with friends, it upsets me a bit, where I've never had that many. The most I probably had at school was about 3, I think. I felt a bit lonely, because no one talked to me at all.
Have you seen any people that you think could be your friends?
They seem to talk a bit much, and they're all a bit loud. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that.
What time do you have to go to your next lesson?
Can't actually read time that good. Where there's 14 on the digital clock, being 2 o'clock. Yeah, I need to go at 2 o'clock in 10 minutes.
Are you worried?
If I don't finish my new college, then coming to Cornwall is just a waste of time. Then I've got nothing to do.
As part of his work skills course, Ollie has been placed on a 2-week trial at a local supermarket.
James, just go and...
Yeah, I will.
Joe. Quite late. I actually found it fun. Quite fun, yeah. Colleagues now I think are brilliant. What I'm doing is a daytime replenisher. It's a fancier, posher way of saying shelf filler. I go around the back, get your stock from the fridge, as I call it. Alex could call it the chiller. I'll call it the big fridge. And just bring it out around the back, stock up what you need to stock up on, and put the rest back in.
If the trial is a success, Ollie could be offered a paid job.
Would you rather do something else?
It's not a question of doing what I want to do, it's a question of if the opportunities are there. Just because I like history and music doesn't mean I'm going to be chasing the bacon for history and music. It pays the bills, fills your belly up. I guess we all could agree that you could have dreams and desires of where you want to work, what you want to do. But a lot of people end up working in places that they really don't want to work in. When I was in school, I thought I'd be out of school, in a job straight away. Married at 25, kids at 30, and I'm happy. Not like that. Next time you might film me, I could be in a job, which I think would be brilliant if that was the case. It feels so plastic.
I think Oliver's really enjoyed himself so far. I mean, certainly settled in with the team, so he's been very successful. He's capable to do the jobs we require him to do. In my opinion, I'm the general store manager. I decide what we do. I've got the funds. I have to balance the books. Can I see myself employing Oliver? Yes, I can. You know, if I sat there in the cold light of day and couldn't find something for Oliver, it's a little bit sad, really.
Only 15% of adults with autism are in full-time employment. Alex works part-time at a local security firm. Last year, he was on a trial contract, but he's now been taken on as a permanent member of staff.
We were happy with what he was doing, so we were quite happy to give him the full contract.
Here's a guy here who's really dedicated to want to work, you know. So many people nowadays don't. I'm really pleased with Alex. He's turned a corner and done well.
You've got a job, Alex, but would you ever move out and get your own place?
Yes, I would. I wouldn't have a living room, I'd have a pool room.
Sorry, mate?
I'd turn my living room into a pool room with a bar. That's my dream. With my mother in the next room, of course.
You'd want your mum to live with you then?
Yes. That I'm going to look after her when she's too old to look after me. But she is my pride and joy of my family.
Have you been asking Alex about his love life? Has he been updating you?
Yeah, he's been telling us all about it, what's going on, what's happening. Yeah, he's fine.
Kirsty has invited me to her birthday, February.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, brilliant.
You know, it's Valentine's in February as well, Alex.
So it's a Valentine's card. It's a Valentine's card, yeah, and a present and everything, yeah. So you're definitely going to do that?
Yes.
Good.
I've never let a woman down.
It's been 4 weeks since Tom started at his new college. And despite being on a campus with thousands of other students, he's finding it difficult to find friends.
How have you found college so far?
I felt a bit lonely because no one talked to me at all.
No one at all?
One person did speak to me, where I kept clicking the button, and then I went, oh, you click that. And he said, oh, thanks, and that was it. And that was on the second week. So I felt a little bit down that he didn't keep on talking. He just said thanks and that's it.
What were you hoping he'd do or you would do?
They would just chat about something random.
People with autism can find it difficult to socialise. But talking to people is especially difficult for Tom. When he was aged 11, he stopped communicating at school.
I didn't speak for 4.5 years in school.
And do you worry you'll do it again?
No, I wouldn't do it again. At college, I do feel like sometimes not talking at all, but I just force myself to. I do feel a lot younger than them, so grown up, and I don't act like that at all. Oh, it's turning. I'm 16 and I still feel like a 10-year-old or something. Yay. Oops.
Let's see if there's any more.
With his planned visit to Kirsty's party and Valentine's Day approaching, Alex is looking for gifts with his mum.
Yes, I know the perfect one to buy.
Got all these teddies and things, look.
Pink one as well.
You're supposed to be looking anyway, not me.
Are we allowed to help? That's all.
Shall we go to the gift shop?
Got some nice chest bits, isn't it? Dear God. Just don't film in the window, whatever you do. I don't think Katie would like it.
There's a nice heart. So.
Look, it's Beetlejuice. Actual Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Let's have a look inside.
What about a nice helicopter clock?
Alex has been texting me. Wait till you see what I got you. I hope you like it all. And then he says, I love you too, and you haven't seen anything yet. A beautiful one. I've got him a book that says Crazy for Love, and I got some chocolates for him that says I love you. I know we're far apart, but I think we can manage. I think it would be good to support each other.
They're not all £2, are they?
Well, why don't we get it while we're here?
No.
Let me buy it for you.
No, darling, no, you don't have to buy it for me. I'll buy it for me. It's all right.
No, it might go, though. Don't be daft, Mum. It's only a book.
Tomorrow.
I've got money. Let me buy it for you.
Money.
I've got pound coins in my wallet.
All right, then. If you really want to. Thank you, darling. That's really sweet. I'm only coming with you to keep warm.
You're so wonderful for me. Bye. Put an extra Mother's Day present or birthday present.
Oh, right. Thank you, darling. That's really sweet.
But I'll still be buying you something expensive for your birthday and Mother's Day. I'm taking you out, aren't I?
Every Friday, Kirsty attends a youth club for people with special needs.
I am dedicating this song to Alex. It's a great day to see him sing. I like coming here because it's a friendly atmosphere and we can do what we want to do. Stay close to me. I'll hold your head high. Hold on, arms open wide. Yeah, I love to sing. Feel happy when I sing them.
When I first met Kirsty, Kirsty was pretty much having to be her own guardian and make decisions and look for things for herself, and it was quite a struggle. She was fairly down in the dumps, fairly depressed, so I kind of took her under my wing and we've become very, very good friends. She's now a fun girl, potentially a really happy girl. The relationship between Kirsty and Alex, it's a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. It may not be the preconceived idea that we all have about boyfriend and girlfriend, but doesn't mean it's not real.
Bye, Kirsty. Bye. Bye.
Every week, Alex visits his older brother's house for a game of poker.
I'm as cool as a cucumber.
And everyone knows about his upcoming date with Kirsty.
They're in constant touch, they've got a rapport.
Yeah.
You had a first date, and obviously every first date's a little bit awkward, but once you broke the ice, then, you know, hopefully you can progress from that point.
Oh, she's very pretty,
It's hard, but once you get over that first hump... You know what I mean? Once you get over that first hurdle, then...
Do you want to get married? Do you want kids?
Yeah, I would love to have kids, because they've all got kids and I feel left out.
It's hard work having kids, bruv.
I know, but I'm used to the ones that we live in and your ones. And that'll be
What do you reckon?
Father.
You and Kirsty? Is it on the cards?
You never know.
Well, there's a large distance between you, isn't it? But
I think it's sweet how they are with each other. It's just a nice sort of gentle, peaceful kind of thing they've got between them at the moment. If they were nearer, then they might develop a bit more there, but it's very difficult with the distance. I hope he'd stay with me. I'd quite like him to look after me as well as the other way round. I've got no wish for him to go out and be this independent, which is probably wrong, and I don't like being on my own.
Are we matched?
We are matched.
We're matched.
The card is an 8.
Jack high. It's a jack high. Well done.
It's a jack ass. What's your code?
You did pool practice, any of your league games, and you come around here.
Is there anything you like about Cornwall?
Well, I like the beach.
You've been here quite a long time now. How would you say you're feeling?
I feel a bit trapped. I get a bit panicky, and I just feel like breaking something. I feel like I want to escape and disappear off and not see my family again or something. I just feel like I should still be in Kent. Other teenagers always go out with their friends, and I've always been in my house, and I've only ever been out with friends like 3 times in my whole life. Mum's taken me to the doctors, and they said I've got really bad depression, but it's going to take a long time to actually get better, they said.
Do you regret coming down here?
I'd have to say, in one respect, I do. I feel guilty, not regret, but guilt, because I feel guilty of the fact that I took them out of somewhere they were comfortable, and I promised them I wouldn't. Tom wants to make friends, and he wants to have a bit of a social life like everybody else. I mean, I think he just watches everybody else talking and getting on and doing things together, and he so much wants to be part of that, but nobody wants to include him in it, you know?
Leading an independent life can be complicated when you have autism. 40% of adults on the autistic spectrum live with their parents.
Do you think Tom will ever move out?
She would say good riddance.
You read my mind.
See?
He couldn't possibly look after himself. He's making himself a sandwich, but that's the limit of his capabilities. That's all he can do. He can make a pot noodle, he can make a sandwich. Saying...
You stink. It's really done that. Red sunglasses and this.
Hey?
You always have sunglasses at the end.
He'd never, ever be able to look after himself. If he went somewhere else, like sheltered accommodation, he'd sleep all day and then wonder why the hell he wasn't at college.
I ran away and bought my own food.
Crisps, was it?
I bet you, £100.
You got a hair coming out of your sandwich. It's just got mayonnaise all in your hair. With Thomas, I really don't know what his future is, to be quite honest, because I know he's not going to be able to do anything on his own.
I bet you £1,000 I could.
I don't see Tom, age 30, much different to what he is now. If he gets a job at the moment, he's refusing to even look.
Why don't you want a job?
I do. Just not in the stupid places that my mum said.
It's not that easy though. You can't just walk into any job. It's got to be people that understand what it's like to have people with disabilities.
Do you even feel like you've got a disability though, Tom?
No.
What do you think when you picture yourself age 30?
Still doing gigs and stuff, and got my music on the TV and on radios, and really famous.
You prove me wrong. I'd be so happy if you did.
What's all the stuff on your bed then?
All this is for Kirsty for her birthday and Valentine's Day. This is Kirsty's birthday card and present, and this is Kirsty's Valentine's card and present. It is a shrine to Kirsty.
Do you know which birthday it is? How old she's going to be?
It's Kirsty's 18th birthday.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know if it is her 18th.
Go send her a message now, Mum, while you're on the computer.
See, I've looked on her Facebook thing, but it hasn't got a birthday on it.
20.
20.
Stop recording.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mother, I'll kill our film, man, yeah? I could always send another one. I'm going to be hiding under the bed when you show this programme, you know?
After a difficult few months in Cornwall, Tom finally seems to be settling in at college.
Listen to the drums a bit more.
We'll say next time. It must have been incredibly hard for him. He didn't want the rest of the group to know because he didn't want to be treated any differently. And he'd mentioned before that he'd been, like, singled out through school or what have you. So he was very conscious of that not happening. And so far, things are looking really good for him. His grades are very good. The last assignment he handed in for me was of a distinction level. Tom would work really well either as a producer, you know, the creative side of recording, or even on the artistic side of recording, actually playing guitar, because his guitar playing is very good and could get a lot better.
Callum, do you want another take?
Socially, Tom seems to be making progress with one of his course mates. So how did you get talking to Callum?
Well, one day he just came up to me and said, "Why you got a nice jacket?" And then I thought it was really cool.
So are you mates with Tom?
Yeah, I consider him a really good mate, actually.
Do you remember the first time I came down, you were like, I just want to be in Kent. How do you feel now?
I want to be in both at the same time. I want to stay here because I know I've got a future in my music and I've got really good friends.
Did you get the legs pumping?
So have you been able to see Callum outside of school yet?
Yeah. Just been in Truro.
What do you guys do for lunch then?
We eat food sometimes.
It's 3 months since Ollie's work trial at Asda, and he's still unemployed.
They guaranteed me a job, but they didn't tell me when I start. They guaranteed me a job. This was 2nd November. And yes, in my face, to me, and verbally.
Well, he does take people literally. And to be told that he's got something and then nothing to happen, that is the concept that he struggles to work with.
To me, a week is 7 days, a month is 4 weeks. And it's like, when they said to me I was starting a new year, I was expecting to start basically bang on 2010. 3 months in, still unemployed, Still waiting. What the fuck's going on? I don't get it.
He's seeing himself as a victim, absolutely. He put his entire life on hold and he's been patiently waiting, not wishing to commit to anything else in case he committed to something on a day when Asda would want him to work.
I'm eating like a pig, I'm drinking like a fish in water, and I'm sitting around getting pissed off, worked up, really feeling sorry for himself.
He says that he finds eating and drinking a comfort. He does have diabetes and is drinking more than he should for his health.
It annoys me more than it would annoy somebody else who's not autistic. Because I'm sick to death holding everything on hold, yeah, and being dragged around bushes, being told one thing, and then being told another, and being told something else. And to me, it's not on.
If I could change his life, I would do it tomorrow. There's so much goes on in this world that is driven by money, but for Oliver, it isn't about money. It's about giving him a purpose and making him feel worthy. And that may seem so simple, but for him, it's really, really difficult. He just wants to feel valued and that he's making a contribution.
After half a year of struggling to fit in Cornwall, Tom started socialising, and he's formed a band with his course mates.
Tom's like fully awesome. He's like one of the coolest dudes I know, actually. Like, he's amazing on his guitar. So that's why I bagged him really quickly for my band.
I'm actually confident enough to do anything. So now I can actually tell, like, who are real friends and who's not.
I just thought he was shy. I never knew that Tom was autistic or anything like that, and basically one of my friends actually told me about it, and I didn't think anything of it, to be honest.
Are you more confident about the future than you were?
Yeah, if you just at least try it, you can actually do it. You just gotta try your hardest, and then you get there.
He seems to be doing really, really well at college. He's really surprised me. He's not missed a day. He's gone every single day. He's made friends. Yeah, he's doing really, really well. I'm really proud of him, actually.
What's next on the agenda?
The next bit is I want to go to university and keep studying my music. And also I'm going to stay with my band, with Callum at the moment, and see how far we can get.
Do you worry about the future?
I think I'll be fine.
Ollie's health has deteriorated, and he's been placed on a new medication for his diabetes.
The consultant has decided that it would be a good idea for Oliver to try this new injection, and he could get some side effects, a bit of sickness, a bit of nausea. And then when we came out of hospital, the first words out of his mouth was, "Oh, another bloody drug to cope with."
Ollie has also received an unexpected phone call.
And for him, it was such a shock. It's Asda. He couldn't believe that they were saying, you know, we're offering you 10 hours, you come in next week, And they gave him a series of instructions and he was absolutely thrown by this. However, Oliver had decided that he couldn't take up their offer at this time.
Law, you know, wait for 3 bloody months for some news, one negative or
to
otherwise.
turn up.
And in that time, he just assumed that they just didn't want him, and he got quite depressed about it.
He was saying they had their chance.
Yeah, yeah, exactly that.
I think Oliver's got a lot of issues, and I think he's had a lot of issues for a long time. And I think that becoming an adult in general terms is actually very tough for somebody like Oliver. He's achieved a great deal. He's proved that he can get a job, but health comes first.
From March 09 to now has been a very disappointing year for me. As I say that now, loud and clear, it has been a very disappointing year for lots of different reasons. Because a lot of things have happened in that time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy being filmed, and it's very interesting to see myself. So I like to look at the film and take a look at a small period of my life, 10 years ago when I'm 34, 35, and learn something, because there's always something to be learned.
Do you think you've learned anything over the last year?
I don't think I have, actually. I don't think I've learned anything much apart from how difficult things are, really. I know I've achieved a lot, and I should be boasted about that, but there's also a lot of things that I don't think I've achieved. If you had what I've got and you experienced the things in the way that I view it, then it'd be very difficult to seem positive when all you had so far seems negative. Working for the rat race, you know you're wasting your time.
It's Kirsty's birthday party and Valentine's weekend. She's going 10-pin bowling with friends. Hiya. And is eagerly awaiting Alex's arrival.
What do you mean? Are you going to kiss him? I said, are you going to kiss him, your Prince Charming?
So noisy, you think cars coming in.
I've got 2 face clouds. This is how I'm feeling. Happy and excited. They're here. Hiya. Happy birthday. Cute. I love your top.
I'm as cool as a cucumber. Nice. You alright, man?
Yeah.
Man. I hope you like a present.
Thank you.
Because we're going this way and you're going that way. So anyway, it's been lovely meeting you.
Thank you for a lovely time.
Having finished 10-pin bowling, Alex and Kirsty are going for a Valentine's meal together.
Hi, I'm going to say goodbye to you two now. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
You want your Valentine's present?
Thank you.
I'm not finished. It's music without filter.
Oh, wow.
I know you like dolphins. You want me to do it for you?
I've written you a poem and it says, new future. I met a man for me, then suddenly you're in my mind. You seem so strong and kind. You make me laugh, you make me smile. I hope we'll be together for a while.
Mhm.
You were a stranger to me, but now I see a time together for you and me.
Oh, thank you. I feel the same.
Yeah.
I'm bewitched. You forgot to take the price off. Nice glass. All right. Yeah, it's fine. Couldn't be better. I'm with the most beautiful girl in the world. Thank you for being my girlfriend.
Welcome.
Am I beautiful? Never done this before, have you? Mother's outside. I've got a holiday coming up if you like to meet up and do something.
Yeah.
Thank you.